Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to A.P.I.D.T.A by Electronica featuring JayZ and Emory Jones. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into it. A couple of you guys requested I react to the song, so this is for you.
This ain't me right before the shit, though. They doing all kind of shit. I got numbers in my phone that'll never ring again. Cause a lot done sent them home and they'll never, I got numbers on my phone that'll never ring again. Cause a lot of call them home. So until we sing again, I got texts in my phone that'll never ping again. I screenshot them so I got them. I don't want this thing to... I got numbers in my phone that'll never ring again. I got numbers in my phone that'll never ring again. Cause a lot don't call them home. So until we sing again, I got texts on my phone that'll never ping again. Subscribe them so I got them. I don't want this thing to end. I got numbers on my phone that'll never ring again. Cause a lot don't call them home. So we never sing again. I got texts on my phone that'll never ping again. I screenshot them so I got them. I don't want this thing to...
So that chorus was sung by JayZ, and I want to know the backstory for this track. Okay, what happened with this track? Hold on, guys, just bear with me, because this is some deep shit. JayZ, Electronica, A.P.I.D.T.A backstory. Let's see what Google will say. Electronica and JayZ made the song A.P.I.D.T.A on the night Kobe died. On the night Kobe Bryant died. No wonder. No wonder. Yeah, cause it sounded as if JayZ heard the bad news, and then it, like, maybe was reflecting on something, and then he just got his blunt, or he's got his drink, and it's just, you know, it doesn't sound like a produced track. It sounded like someone was in deep pain and someone was just pouring out his soul and just kept repeating the same thing over and over again and trying to make sense of the tragedy that has happened. So he said he got numbers in his phone that will never ring again because Allah don't send them home. They'll never, you know, that they'll never, and then biting off there and not really finishing the sentence when you're so in pain and you can't even bring yourself to say the word. And then he repeats, I got numbers on my phone that will never ring again because Allah don't call them home until we sing again. And then I got text in my phone that will never ping again. I screenshot him, so I got him. I don't want this thing to... I got numbers in my phone that will never ring again. I got. So it doesn't sound like a produced finished track. It sounded like somebody is just like in so much deep pain and just musing through, and somebody just happened to be recording, or he recorded himself on the phone. So yeah. sad. And now knowing the backstory that they actually recorded this on the nights Kobe Bryant, Gigi, and about 7 others lost their life in that tragedy accident. Yeah, that was, I can definitely get that sense from the track. It's a sad track.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Lately I haven't been sleeping well. Sleeping well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Lately I haven't been sleeping well. Sleeping well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Lately I haven't been sleeping well. I've been.
See what I was saying? It doesn't sound like a finished track.
I'm just vibing out right now. You know
What did I
like,
say?
You know what I mean?
Emory came on this and said, I'm just vibing out right.
Because it's like, man, it's needed. You know what I mean? Gotta finish some scriptures, man. It's needed.
Doesn't
man.
sound finished.
It's needed. Eyes fiery, cry tears to my diary. Sometimes a Xanny bar can't help you fight back the anxiety. I go to my Lord quietly. Teardrops on our faces. Teardrops on my faces, like teardrops become waterfalls by the time they reach my laces. My eyelids is like levees, but my tear ducts is like glaciers. As I contemplate creation, the salt that heals my wounds pour out my eyes is like libations. I can't stop my mind from racing. I got numbers on my phone.
Let's break that down. I go to Lord quietly, teardrops on our faces, teardrops on my face. It's like teardrops become waterfalls by the time they reach my laces. Just picture that. You know, when you're crying and then a tear drop falls first at the beginning of the emotion. But then the thing about tears and feeling emotions is that it becomes a catalyst. It's like a dam breaking loose when you're trying to hold on so far and you've been doing well, you're in feelings, and then a tear escapes. If you're not careful, that single tear is going to break open the dam, and before that single teardrop falls and reaches your laces, like your shoelaces, like falls to the ground, there's just this torrent of other tears, like sobbing, because now you can't control your emotions anymore. It's just like a dam bursting. That is so deep. And then he said, my eyelid is like levees, but my tear duct is like glaciers. Oof. Oof. As I contemplate creation, the salt that heals my wounds pour out my eyes just like libations, like salty tears. And you know, salt in the olden days is what they used to cauterize wounds. Like if you have a cut or you have a wound or you have an open wound, they pour salt on that to stop the bleeding and all of that. So he's saying the salt that heals his wound pour out of my eyes just like libations. And what is libations? Libations is liquid that you pour on maybe feast or sacrifices that are meant to be for the gods. And then you pour libations for maybe prayer, so it's like water or oil. So just thinking about all of the nuances of these two lies: salt, tears. Tear is salty, libations, liquid stuff that you use to intercede on behalf of someone or to pray for someone. But then the tears also are liquid. Boom. The day my mama died, I scrolled that text all day long. The physical returns, but the connection still stays strong. You know, the physical, the body, dust to dust. The body returns to the ground. But even though our loved ones are not with us, when they pass, we still feel the connection. Just because they are not here physically, that does not mean we still don't feel their presence or their essence. Now I understand why you used to cry. Sometimes we write down, Claiborne, you just missed your mama. Now I miss my mama. Until you lose someone, because when other people lose someone, we can only empathize with them. We can't really sympathize because we don't know what they are feeling. But when that shit happens to you, that's when you be like, damn, so that was this how you were feeling, dude? Wow. Then he said the clothes we wear to bed at night to sleep is just pajamas. The flesh we roam this earth in is a blessing, not a promise. Ooh, that's another way of saying tomorrow is never promised. So the flesh that we roam this earth in, it's a blessing, because every single day when you wake up, it's a blessing. Tomorrow, the next second is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. I bow with those who bow to the Creator and pay homage. Oh, and he's a Muslim. I bow, Muslims. They pray 5 times a day, they do their ablution, and then they bow. And then he said, he bow with those who bow, because you have to go to the mosque and, fellowship with the brethren and pray with them and bow with them. So it's like he's affiliated with his religion. So they bow with those, he bows with those who bow to the Creator and pay homage. This track is loaded. It's loaded, man.
Pictures on my phone. The day my mama died, I scrolled her texts all day long. The physical returns, but the connection still stays strong. Now I understand why you used to cry sometimes we ride down Claiborne. You just missed your mama. Now I just miss my mamas. The clothes we wear to bed at night, the sleep is just pajamas. The flesh we roam this earth in is a blessing, not a promise. I bow with those who bow to the Creator and pay homage. Sleep well. Lately I haven't been sleep well. I even hit the beach to soak my feet and skip some seashells. Sleep well. The lump inside my throat sometimes is towers like the Eiffel. Sometimes I wonder, do the trees get sad when they see leaves fell? Sleep well. The last time that I kissed you, you felt cold, but you look peaceful. I read our message thread when I get low and need a refill. Sleep well.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Lady, I haven't been sleeping well. Sleeping well. I got numbers in my phone that'll never ring again, cause a lot don't call them home. So until we sing again, I got texts on my phone, they'll never ping again. Subscribe them, so I got them. I don't want this thing to end. I got numbers on my phone that'll never ring again, cause a lot don't call them home. So we never sing again. I got texts on my phone that'll never ping again. I screenshot them, so I got them. I don't want this thing to
Yeah, this track is emotional. This track is emotional, and I want us to just sit with what we've heard so far and just sit with it and ponder. This track is emotional. It is really emotional. Thank you guys for suggesting that I react to this track. Yeah, it's emotional and there's a lot of bars in here. I caught some. I'm not sure if I caught everything, so if there's any thing that you felt like I missed, put that in the comments. I'll read them, and then hopefully others can learn from your comments as well and just have more insight. So why do I not just listen to the track and just vibe to it? Why do I try to break down the lyrics? Because we need to learn how to listen to music, because when you really think about the lyrics and then it connects with you more, and then you gain insight from the perspective of the artist, and then you can then appreciate their heart the more. JayZ made I think there was an interview that he did at A.P.I.D.T.A 97 about like maybe 7 or 6 years ago, where they asked him what he felt about critics that come a day after an album is dropped, or 1 hour to start rating an album. And Jay said, you can't, until you sit with an album and listen and think about the lyrics and all of that, you've not actually listened. Like, you've not actually gotten the album. So people that will listen to a track and not take the opportunity to actually break down the lyrics, they are actually doing themselves and the artist a disservice. And you cannot necessarily and fairly rate the work of the artist if all you're just listening to is the music and a 3 minutes track, and you're not literally thinking about the lyrics and trying to connect it. So yeah, so that is why I do what I do. That is why I'm trying to make this my reactions to be more insightful and give my thoughts and try to break down the lyrics and hopefully catch some bars because I'm an hip-hop head. Yeah, so that's it. This track is beautiful. I love it. If you have any other suggestions that you want me to react to, put it in the comments below and then I'll watch and react. And like always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell notifications, and I'll catch you at the next video. Bye.